it goes over, starts over here, and it's like a big rolling pin. It'll come over, grab the material, spread it out across this bed, and then this comes back across just like a printer and starts printing your part. Grabs the material, spreads it out, then starts printing your part. This was just a test pattern we ran with the machine to sort of get the colors in line, and also just line it up like you would a normal printer. But whenever you take your parts out of that machine, you can also see how pliable this stuff is before it's infiltrated. Matter of fact, I can take this stuff and easily break it, just like that. This is a base from whenever we were prototyping the conference solutions. This is the mold we use, and they'll take this mold and they'll put it inside a vacuum bag we have over there and they'll put one layer of veneer down, or plywood, and or veneer I should say. They lay it in there, then they layer glue over the top, and they put the other layer of veneer in there, and then they close the bag and it sucks it down over that mold. And they let it dry, then they keep doing that process till you get up to what Douglas
whatever thickness you want. You know, it might take 10 layers of veneer and glue to make it come up with that thick.
This is a Morgan press, which simulates injection molded plastic. There's a hopper up at the top that we put plastic pellets in, and then they melt down, and as they come through a mold that we make here, it actually brings parts like this into the mold, and then these can be broken off and used in the furniture prototypes. So these are typical parts that we're getting off of the Morgan press.
Okay, what this does is that blue silicone that you saw up there to make the molds, well, this has a two-part mixture, and what you can do essentially is that you have a nozzle that you put on this, you squirt the gun into that, around that particular part, and this is how you build the mold. You can also, in that same function or same process, you can actually shoot your parts with this. In other words, just stick the nozzle down into the hole of the molds that you saw up there in front, pull the trigger, and essentially your parts will, it's funny, it's just like using icing on a cake. You know, you're just squeezing the trigger, the icing comes out, and it goes into the mold, it hardens, and you have your part, finished part. Yeah, it's for the molds. You know, those silicone molds, those blue silicone molds we were showing earlier, what they do is you take those, you'll stick those in here to get all the air bubbles and everything out, so that whenever they're all completed and everything, you'll have a nice consistency as far as a finished part.